Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi and I love you. But actually, in all seriousness, thank you so much for being here, for liking, subscribing, engaging in this channel in any way whatsoever. You are the only person who can bring your unique energy to anything. What a power that is. What a superpower that is. And all of you who have contributed the unique beauty of your energy to this community, to this collective, you are raising the vibration of everyone here, and you are helping making this collective exceptional. It would not be the same without you, so thank you for playing a part in it. This is your May tarot reading, Aquarius, and this is good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of it will resonate, and guess what? Some of it won't. And what doesn't, it's just not meant for you. It's for someone else, so graciously leave that for someone else. If you have a question to ask, an intention to set, you name it, just want some sweet words from God, focus on that now as I tune in with spirit and shuffle. And that's all, folks. Let's do this. Aquarius, something's happening this month for you. Something's happening this month for you. Some of you are meeting a new kind of father figure or influence, masculine influence in your life that is a very provider, reliable, dependable, provider type of energy that you are connecting with. And I think it's triggering for a lot of you unhealed wounds with your actual fathers or past father figures. We have the Emperor here, as well as the King of Pentacles. So it's almost like there's a reevaluating of what the way that your father provided for you, how dependable your own father was, and the role that perhaps he played, or any kind of father figure in your life, the role that they played in this Five of Pentacles mentality that is center stage for you this month. The Five of Pentacles, we know, is a kind of scarcity mentality, fear of not being taken care of, fear of not having enough, and almost really expecting that as the baseline of like, I have to do this because no one's going to do this for me. I have to do this. I have to work extra hard. I have to go above and beyond because I will not be taken care of otherwise. There are people who are who don't have access to the world's abundance. There is not enough for everyone. There isn't enough jobs for everyone. There aren't enough jobs for everyone. The things that I want, I can't have because they are scarce, essentially. And I think for many of you, this comes from this Emperor influence in your life. For others, this is not something that maybe was seen in your own father, or something that was conditioned in you, as a child from a literal example, in a parent figure or someone in your life. This Emperor could just represent society for you, Aquarius. Like, you feel very much the pressure from society, and the way that society affirms this scarcity mindset in everyone. There isn't enough. It's almost like a kind of hysteria too. It's there is a hysteria in it. That's the word I'm hearing. It's like, it's just so fear driven. It's so fear driven, and the problem is that it's normalized by society. Like, it is something that we don't write off as being illogical or irrational because we have so so many voices around us and in our environment that repeat this, that parrot these kind of beliefs, and they have been normalized in that way, as normalized in that they're so prevalent that they're taken and accepted automatically as truth, when they aren't necessarily truth. I see you in May, Aquarius, being shown an example of a different type of provider, a different type of reliability, dependability, a different relationship with resources, a different relationship with the physical world around you. This could be influence from someone else, a King of Pentacles in your life, who is coming into your life to show you that your scarcity mentality is not necessarily correct or serving you at the very least. It also could be you stepping into this King of Pentacles, almost like I didn't have this example in a father or in an environment growing up. I had this punishing type of energy of like, don't make the wrong move, don't take the wrong step, because you won't be taken care of otherwise. It's driven by the fear of failing more than anything, or the fear of doing something wrong. That's created, I think, in some of you, a type of perfectionist mentality that is so, it's starving you of real nourishment. And there is something happening this month where you perhaps are outgrowing that and becoming the influence in your own life that you needed earlier. Becoming the model, becoming the example for yourself now that you needed earlier in your life, which is so beautiful. I'm hearing some of you are like fathering yourself. And the King of Pentacles is, unlike the Emperor, is not one that is, harshly dictating rules and order and structure that could potentially be limiting you in some way. This King of Pentacles is very, very in sync with natural flow. And while there is order to it, and while you are getting things in order, because this is masculine energy, it's not out of the fear of not having things in order. Rather, it's coming from a place of balance and security within yourself and within your abilities, and within the environment around you, supporting you, how you work with that environment. That then is leading to greater structure and order in your life. It's not order for the sake of order just because you're afraid of stepping out of line. I hope that's clear, Aquarius. There is something fated about this shift for you happening in May, Aquarius, and it's either you meeting this King of Pentacles in your life that is a fated, destined meeting, or you growing into this King of Pentacles and questioning that Emperor influence in your life, rewriting that Emperor influence in your life. And the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is that it could also be karmic. There's something almost about like what you have given out in the past is what you are reaping now, what you will be reaping now. So if you have been imposing these rules on other people or imposing this scarcity mindset on other people, you are going to be feeling the impacts of that scarcity mindset now more than ever. Perhaps triggered by certain conditions happening in your life. If you encourage others to abandon that kind of scarcity mindset, if you have been, preaching this for a long time but haven't quite felt it yourself, now is the time where it's actually going to sink in for you. You're going to finally be practicing what you preach because you're feeling it differently and you are living it differently. And that is really, really cool. I'm also seeing certain synchronicities happening for you in May, Aquarius, that things that just affect how you see abundance and versus scarcity. And these synchronicities are things that are lining up specifically for you to observe. They are happening to be observed by you. So when you notice something that seems like a sign or seems unusual in some way, like a coincidence in some way, do not write that off as being coincidence. This is your message right now, to pay attention to that sign, because it is happening for you for a reason, and it is communicating something to you that is very important for you to receive, especially regarding your relationship with society, your relationship with order, structure, rules, and how you provide for yourself, how you are provided for, and what your relationship with abundance versus scarcity is. So these things lining up for you, they are anything is possible. It's another message of the Wheel of Fortune here is anything is possible. All potentials are unlocked right now in May. So based on how you react, based on the decisions you make, based on the words that you speak to yourself, you either reaffirm this scarcity mindset, you either pledge allegiance right back again to this emperor, you say, I'm sorry for breaking the rules, or even if you haven't, like, I will never break rules ever again, break your rules again, I want to live by your code. Or this is the time where you say, no, I don't want to live by that code. I don't want scarcity mindset to be my default. I want abundance mindset to be my default. And I am changing my relationship with resource, with source energy, with the physical world around me, and what my expectations are of that world, what my relationship is in that world, with that world, how I can expect to be taken care of in addition to how I take care of myself. That is all undergoing massive reconstruction, or has at least the potential to undergo massive reconstruction right now. It's you who decides if you want to actually follow through with that reconstruction, or if you'd rather just build the same structure that has existed in your life up until this point. Very cool, Aquarius. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you, so feel free to comment and share below if you feel inspired to. It would mean the world to me to hear from you. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm building this community right now, building this collective, and every time anyone engages, it means, again, the world to me, truly. Someone is jamming out there. Okay, and on that note, I'm rooting for you in May. I love you, and I'll see you next time.